Do you know how to tell if you have a rooster in your flock before it looks like a full-grown rooster? If you don't, in this video, I'm going to give you some different signs and clues you can look for to help determine that. You may have seen a picture like this before. When they're little, one of the main ways to tell is by looking at the feathers. If you hold their wings open, you're going to see that the females will have more of a two-step wing. It's going to have a little hump in there compared to the roosters or the males that are going to have more of a smooth curve of their wing. So when they're little babies, you can tell that way. As they develop, you can start to see some other prominent features that are going to show up. One is going to be to look at their combs and their wattles. So the comb is going to be the mohawk looking thing on the top of their head. The wattle is going to be the fleshy pieces that are hanging down and they're usually red. Roosters are going to have usually bigger and much darker red combs and wattles compared to hens. Another way to tell is by looking at their feathers. Roosters are going to have more long and pointy hackle feathers, which are on their neck, and long and pointy sickle feathers, which are going to be more on their tail. Hens are going to be much more rounded and not as flashy, big and pointy. The feathers on the tail of a rooster will also feather up a lot more than a hen. A hen is going to be, again, very round and kind of blunt. Another way to tell is the size. Roosters are typically bigger than hens, so if you have two chicks that are growing and you're starting to wonder a little bit if one is starting to grow faster and look bigger, there is a chance that that one's a rooster. Keep looking for the other features, but size can play a factor in that. And the last one you can look at is the spurs. Spurs are going to be little protrusions on the back of their feet, their legs. Hens can have these, but they're usually very small. If they do, roosters will be more prominent and noticeable. Roosters almost always get them. Hens will only sometimes get them. Now you have all the ways that you need to decide if your hen is actually a rooster.